All right. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders of the great millstone, and salutation to Yakim on the highway and byway, teaching his work sincerely and faithfully. There's another video on anti-Semitic. Honestly, the tribulation. I was watching another brother's video, GMS testimonies. You know, he got some good videos. Having dreams. He shows how other brothers are showing they post videos of them having dreams. You should check out his channel. It's just testimonies. A lot of them are gonna come to pass. Still lucky, but a lot of concentration camps, Jacob's trouble, right? I had a dream a couple of years, I'll say a year or two back. I was in a concentration camp, right? And they used a drill through my skull, and I felt all of it. Just I don't know how, I forgot about it, right? But when I was watching their videos and the brother's videos, I started remembering the dreams I would have, but I was chained. I was like, they were chained handcuffed to the floor of the I don't know where. I was like, well, other people, we were all chained up. I seen Edomites in there too, right? And they were drilling everybody, with a drill through their skull. Then I was next, and then I died, but I didn't wake up. The serious thing is, when I died, though, I was a spirit. But my thing is, it's like, I didn't even wake up. Usually when you die, you wake up from the dream, but no. This dream felt extra real, You usually get hit by a car, it doesn't feel real, you wake up out of it, but no, this is something else, This may be something I have to go through, right? But Lord's willing, the Lord put the spirit on me to be able to endure that, to be able to endure being put to death, or give me the spirit to endure these harsh winters that come in Jacob's trouble if I don't be put to death, because it's a lot, being put to death, may be hard, right? But being able to live through is probably even harder because you actually gonna have to live, like, you don't know when your food, the Lord's gonna really test you, either way, it's a test. But I'm gonna read this article. Anti-Semitic graffiti in DC suburbs seen as part of a trend. See, there's gonna be a lot. We're gonna get persecuted soon. I'm telling you, yeah, it's coming. People said there's no Jacob. You got some camps. IUIC just admitted it. The Bishop Nate, he finally admitted it, that there's gonna be a Jacob trouble, but he never said, I'm not saying he could have apologized to GMS for calling the bum camp. It's just like character, and I'll be he just thinks, just he ignored that. You just say, there's gonna be a Jacob's trouble, but you're on video saying there isn't gonna be a Jacob's trouble. Just like the time when he said there ain't no microchip, it's June. But people are gonna start questioning him. His leadership. But anyways, I'm gonna read some of this. But this is the WTOP news. Anti-Semitic graffiti in DC suburbs seen as part of a trend. Washington, the discovery this week of violently anti-Semitic graffiti. Violently. How do you violently spray paint something? Esau always want to add these words in there to get people like in their feelings. Violently anti-Semitic. How do you violently write something? Do you like stab and you make the wall bleed, or like how does that work? But Esau used these trigger words to get people like, oh my gosh, the black Hebrew, like the radical, the extremists. You know what I mean? Like Esau, the extremists, the radical, the ferocious. They use these words so they could make us look bad in the public eye. People eat this up because they don't have the wisdom and knowledge the Lord blessed us with. That's not their fault. The Lord just have their part to play the fool. Like in a play. But along a popular Maryland walking trail, is just the latest in a rising tide of anti-Jewish vandalism and activity dating back a decade, according to local Jewish leaders. On Monday, graffiti was found along the Beth- Bethesda Trolley Trail outside Washington, D.C., depicting a swastika and a statement "No Mercy for the Jews," along with several crude hangman-style drawings of figures hanging from a gallows. Similar graffiti was found all along the same trail in August. This is not anything new, said Meredith Weasel, local regional director for the Anti-Defamation League. While these issues have become front-page news in recent months, thanks to public controversy involving basketball star Kyrie Irving and the rapper formerly known as Kanye West, Jewish leaders said the frequency of anti-Semitic activity long predates those scandals. People want a scapegoat; they want a population they can point to. Man, that's Amalek. Amalek always flipping stuff. Amalek, uh, Amalek always wants to play the victim. It's always somebody else's fault, man. Now he people are using him as a scapegoat. You are a demon. Yeah, man. Esau call somebody a devil. You call Esau the devil, he'll find a way to flip it on you. Like he's a coward, man. That's what women do. But that's where Eve got it from. His demonic ass. You know? People want a scapegoat. They want a population they can point to and say they caused my problem. You did cause a problem. You control the banking, you control the music, you control everything. Entertainment. The wars, Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. They changed their names so people wouldn't figure out who they are. It's like you pay for both sides of the war, and you have you're bombing up Palestine right now. Like, come on. People want a scapegoat. They want a population they could point to and say they caused my problem, said Gil Preston, CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Washington. Recent years have witnessed a string of incidents from graffiti and the distribution of anti-Semitic flyers to white supremacist rallies, while incidents in District Columbia remain relatively rare. A group calling itself the Goyim Defense League has distributed anti-Jewish flyers and pamphlets multiple times this year in Maryland and Virginia. So Esau, he's upset. You got the other Edomites, they're mad at Amalek. Amalek, your leadership is terrible. Why you got the other Edomites starving? Y'all supposed to be feasting. Y'all all supposed to have every Edomite should have their own BMW or Lamborghini. There should be no homeless Edomites. I'm supposed to say homeless. But there should be no homeless Edomites. Everybody should have a Lamborghini. All of them should have a house. All of them should somehow have 800 or 700 credit score immediately, just for being alive, just before being Edomite. But no, you got Edomite sleeping at the subway on cardboard, sleeping in tarps underneath trees. You got homeless Edomites everywhere. Homeless Edomite ask for money. Other Edomites just wag their hand away. He's always not compassionate for his own. And it's always and when you do see Edomite help another Edomite, it's always 1 out of 100. They ain't gonna help him, you know. Where's the fair share? Rulership. You live by the sword. The fatness. You gain the fatness of the earth. And dew of the heaven from above. You got the best of the best. You got the gold. You got the silver. Every Edomite should have a $1 million check at least. $3 million, $7 million. What they call it, the 13 tribe. Why every Edomite get 13 million? So Esau, you got all these rich Edomites. What's that dude's name? Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, the Rothschild. Okay, that's a lot. That's deeper. But we could talk about the regular rich Edomites. Why aren't you helping them? Why aren't you helping the Klan members? Why aren't you helping the neo-Nazis? Those are your people. This thing is Esau's greedy. Just like the Romans. The Romans are greedy as hell. Talking about the Romans would kill each other for rulership. They wouldn't even they couldn't wait to be ruler. They would just mean mug each other, eyeball each other, like who's next in line to get stabbed up if they try to take my throne. It's like you can't wait. But that's the nature of Edomite. They don't have any type of I can't say rule empathy, not empathy. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't have any type of mercy, I would say. Salaki for a second. All right. But they don't have mercy. They don't have compassion. Compassion. Esau doesn't have compassion for one another. You know, you got Edomites doing cocaine, crack. They're drinking Pepsi. Why didn't you tell them, Esau, that they was bad for them? Why didn't you tell the other Edomites? You know? Why are they working at CVS? Why are they working at Why are they working at these low ends that Jake's supposed to be working at? You know, all these Edomites, right? All they do, you know, they just mad because you stole it. You stole the birthright. You didn't want to share with them. You know, you could have blessed them a little. You know, Esau was like, nah, y'all ain't. Amalek is like, nah, y'all ain't getting shit. What kind of leader are you, bro? Honestly, in the kingdom, we're not gonna even need to have to put the spirit on some Edomites to even hate you guys, because you guys are already gonna be beefing. Look how you treating them on this side. You think they're gonna forget how you did them? You know, He-Man, and the rest of the tribes of Edom. They gonna look at Amalek like, yeah, you ain't. You thought you was slick, you know? They're gonna look at him sideways. Tribe of Amalek, bunch of demons. You know, I'm gonna go on though. Weasel pointed out that the most recent Bashida graffiti also included number 1488, a numeric symbol that carried deep meaning within white supremacist circles that said, she said, shows that the vandal wasn't just an intention seeker going for a shock value, but someone possessing a familiarity with white supremacist ideas and culture. In the January of this year, multiple swastikas were found spray painted on the exterior walls of Union Station in D.C. Police later arrested a homeless man living in a tent encampment outside the station, claiming he had a history of mental health issues. Even so, the Prius of Jewish Federation said the incident speaks to how deeply such images and sentiments have penetrated mainstream society. The hate and the swastikas still come from somewhere, he said. That person was expressing an attitude in a context that they had come in contact with. Esau wants to be a victim. Amalek wants to be a victim so bad. See, this is why Esau don't like you. Esau don't like each other. Amalek don't like, Amalek don't like anybody. You know, Amalek don't want to help his own. You know, but this is coming. You know, we're already talking about them. People are getting in trouble for even spraying anything against Amalek or speaking out about a celebrity, you know. But even spraying anything against the Amalekites are going to get people into trouble. So just imagine what we're saying. They're the devil, they're from Satan, to circumcise babies with their mouths. So you think Amalek gonna stand for? He's gonna start moving, right? The devil's gonna come down having great wrath. All right, let me just. All right. Revelation 2:25, but that which ye have already hold fast till what? Salaki is this? Revelations. Oh, actually, I'm gonna start from 25 and read to 26. Revelation 2 and I'm gonna get Matthews. Actually, I think that's the one I was looking for. Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we gotta endure, right? And above is talking about what's everything that's gonna happen. False prophets shall rise and deceive many, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. So we're gonna be delivered up. I'm gonna go to 9. I should have started from yeah. So this is all, you know. Actually, I'm gonna start from 6. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For the thing must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So this has to happen. this is happening right now. Russia, Ukraine, right? They're saying missiles hit Poland. Russia hit Poland citizens, right? But if that happened, NATO's gonna get involved, and China's gonna get involved with them, with Russia and Iran's gonna get involved. So if war is gonna spill out, it may, it's gonna happen when the RFID chip is in play, right? World War III is gonna happen. Just nuclear missiles, right? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. We see pestilence, right? Ebola's part 2 is coming. COVID came out. Monkeypox. We don't know where did monkeypox go. We don't even know. Monkeypox just vanished. Was measles, smallpox. That's in New York, but see, Esau, it come. See, Esau just. No, honestly, it has nothing to do with Esau. It's the Lord. The Lord is making these pestilence come to life, right? We hear about it. Black plague. I think they call it Jake the plague. But Esau be manipulating history. There probably is some disease out there that's that bad, but But right now, you got smallpox, right? Monkeypox, Corona. We don't know where Corona went. Where's Corona at? Well, where is it? Where's COVID? Where's monkeypox? Ebola's back. Come on. And earthquakes in diverse places. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes. There's hurricanes hitting Florida right now, right? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So we're gonna, we may get killed. We may be getting killed. We may be in a concentration camp. Brothers are having dreams, right? I suggest you watch his YouTube. That's my favorite thing. When brothers have dreams of the future, it's like we're gonna have to go through that. Brothers, see visions of famines, Jacob's trouble, women getting grabbed or whatever. Concentration camps, children in concentration, children in concentration camps, right? For my name's sake, then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. So a lot of betrayals coming, family, friends, new in the world that you told the truth about. They're gonna turn against you, right? If you don't talk, we're gonna do this to your family. They're gonna be threatening your friends in a world that know that you're in the truth, and your family members, and they're gonna give you up. And not only that, but people who hate you, right? You got people making fake accounts on YouTube, right, just to talk shit, right? That in the world. And guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna go tattletale, and not only that, but he's also gonna grab them too. Thank you for telling me. And they're gonna take him out too, or her, and then they take other children. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Is that not what's happening? Children getting stabbed, shot at. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. We gotta endure. We gotta go through this fiery trial. You know, it's coming. You know, we Lord's willing, the Lord put the Spirit on us. To be able to go through this. There's a lot that's gonna happen all at once, and it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be something. You know. We're gonna be beheaded, right? If we're not beheaded, right? If we're not like dead, we're gonna have to, evade Esau, in the beast system, right? You got to live in a wilderness, probably move from place to place, right? Wandering, be a vagabond, or, not a vagabond, but a pilgrim. Well, pilgrim and vagabond is, sort of the same thing, but a pilgrim, you know, moving place to place, right? From this place to another. Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh, for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. They lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. So yeah, some of us will be put to death. It's the way the Most High made the story, right? The Lord played it out this way. But some brothers who lived through this, or didn't go, are gonna have to deal with, some brothers gonna have to endure starvation, right? Getting chased down, being wanted. Yeah, if you find these men wanted, you get 500 credits to your RFID chip. I don't, like something weird. You would buy more 67 credits, or a platinum edition, something limited edition, ultimate family package deal. It's like Esau's gonna come up with something. You know what I mean? Esau has the news, man. He has the internet. That's how it's gonna go. Brothers gonna be getting hunted, right? Trying to find where they could rest their head. No, we may have to go through that. We may be either be put to death, or be pilgrim, be a pilgrim. And this is towards the this is why Kyrie Irving this is why we're gonna be persecuted. Not only that, but the celebrities. Where do you think they learning the truth from? Not from themselves. They're learning from us. That's on how them byways and teaching this truth. Making videos, reading about it, telling people. And this is how they know, through us. 2 Maccabees 6:6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient fast, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. So it wasn't lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath, or to profess himself to be a Jew at all. And so this is what they want. This is what they want: Kyrie Irving to shut up and dribble, and they want Kyrie Irving to shut up and dribble, and Kanye West to go back to making music, to just be quiet. And that's what they want. They want Jake to be tap dancing. That's it. They want Jake to tap dance. But just be a good nigga. But Jake know they're more than that. They're more than just talent, right? But Jake is waking up. And you got a lot of Jake listening to these celebrities more than us. What does the scripture say? They listen to the rich. I'm not gonna get that verse right now. But yeah, this is due to celebrities, they're gonna have to come after us to stop us from teaching, so no more celebrities can speak out. John 15:20. Remember the word that I said unto you: the servant is not greater than his Lord. Who was this verse referring to? Talking about Yahweh as the Lord, and we're the servant. You're not greater than him. We're not greater than him. So if he went through it, we're gonna go through it. If they have persecuted him, They did it. They slapped him. They hit him. They spit in his face. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So what's gonna happen to us? We're gonna maybe get, he got lashes. I should speak on more. What happened to him? Nails in his hand. Crown of thorns on his head. Nailed to a cross. You know, they will also persecute you if they have kept my saying. They will keep yours also. So what happened to Yahweh Shai is gonna happen to us. It's only so. You know, servant not greater. The servant isn't greater than his Lord. We're not. Whatever Yahweh Shai went through, we're gonna go through. Just like he was exalted because he went through all that. He went through that. He went through that pain and suffering. And later on, he was exalted. Lord's willing. Lord's willing. If we're able to go through that and we be exalted later on. Be part of that air. Part of that number, the holy number 144. It'd just be amazing to see how the kingdom would look. We see all these pictures like what is it called? Thor Ragnarok, Thor, all these other places, floating castles. I don't know, floating islands, right? A whole planet made out of gold, and I don't, just like water is raining from, I don't know, not from the sky, but from the ground. It's raining upward instead of downward. You got streams of aurora lights, through the sky. Just because the Lord, the Lord said he prepared a place for us, for those who love him. There's many in his father's house there are many mansions, So Lord's willing we endure. I'm gonna actually get that verse though. When does gold ore become gold? When it is put through a process of fire, right? So you don't just get gold and just give it away. You don't get gold and say, all right, I want to get this. I want to make this, and I want to trade it off for this or this item. Trade it in for cash. Even though we know gold is worth more than cash, but in order for you to buy stuff, you need cash. But either way, if you were to use gold, you have to refine it before you trade it off for anything else. When it's put through a process of fire, so the human being during the training becomes as pure as gold through suffering. It is the burning away of the dross. Suffering has a great redeeming quality, as a drop of water falling on a desert, and is sucked up immediately. So we must become nothing and nowhere, and we must disappear. Okay, I wish Salaki that was a lot of. I was not expecting this last part. That made no sense to me. Oh yeah, we're not. I'm gonna find Salaki. I'm gonna get another one that's kind of better than that. The great merit of gold is precisely that it is scarce, that its quantity is limited by nature, that it is costly to discover, to mine, and to process, and that it cannot be created by political fiat or caprice. Just like with the 144, the men of the Lord. Esau trying to make his own super soldiers, but it's not going to come out the way he wants. He thought he has his own left hand side super spiritual power super soldier. Yeah, a bunch of demons. You start talking about summoning demons and possessing people to run around beating people, killing people. But they're not gonna. The natural way of things will always overcome the artificial ways, and that I mean. Organic ways of getting rid of diseases is better than artificial, because look at the pills, the pharmaceutical industry, right? Grandma Betty can't get off her pills because she can't help it, because she's so used to getting her prescription. Betty likes to have 10 to 20 different pills that her doctor prescribes her. Because one doesn't work, give her another, let's try this, Betty. On the other hand, you got black seed oil that can help, sour sop, right? That can also help. what are your ailments? You know, cinnamon, raw cinnamon. Um, what else? Raw honey actually helps. Was it apple cider, right? So there's a lot of different. If you gotta look though, you gotta search it out. So what I'm trying to say is Esau's way of making himself making spiritual powers these super soldiers, right? It's not gonna go out the way he wants. It's like a microwave compared to an oven. Even though the process is longer, right? But who wants a soggy pizza? Who wants a soggy pizza? That's Esau. Esau likes the fast way. Fast pace. He doesn't want to wait. He wants it now, and that's his problem. He wants the spiritual powers. He thinks he can do damage, and when the Lord comes with the holy angels and he gets bullied, he's not gonna. What is he gonna do? He's gonna do that. He's gonna sit and cry like he did when he was Cain, and like he did when he was Esau. How do you commit a crime and then start complaining about the judgment that happens to you? What sense does that make? You killed your brother and now you're upset. How does this add up, Esau? But Esau just a goddamn victim. he wants to commit every evil crime and get away with it. Like what do you think? What is this, Esau's land? Well, it is Esau's world. But Esau be thinking the Bible is about him, like the world revolves around him. But it doesn't. Right, judgment's gonna happen. Your artificial soldiers you made out of a tin can ain't gonna do nothing against the Lord's hopeful elect. What are they gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna get laser beamed. They can get their head punched off their shoulders. Like if you ever played Mortal Kombat, that's how it's gonna be for them. Gushing blood out their skull or whatever, their neck, cervical. But this is coming. Persecution, right? Persecution. And we're gonna have to be on a run. Be on a run. Be on a move. When some of us will be betrayed. But this is how it's gonna be. Lord's willing, Yahweh Shai keeps a sound mind on us and let us be able to go through because it's gonna be random. Like, okay, let's say you're walking one day, boom, Esau grabs you, you're thrown in the court. Hey, this is Hebrews. We got all your videos. Like, damn. You're gonna feel something like, damn. You would think, if people, but we got to put ourselves in this mindset, like, right? Esau's not gonna give a due date. The Lord's not gonna give you a due date, but the Lord are showing us signs on this coming soon, right? That we should prepare ourselves mentally. Like, what will we do right now? All right, if we gotta keep. Sometimes I like to walk down the street when I'm walking. I imagine like stuff like this happen. Like, yo, Esau stopping me, right? And I'm, because we gotta like think ourselves in this scenario because it's coming up. I'm not saying like we're gonna plan it out, we're pre-planning it, but like just try to relax yourself into it. You know what I mean? Because it's coming up. It's the scriptures say, if I can remember, don't worry what I'm gonna get right now. So, Lucky, this ain't the exact Matthew 6. I don't know why it says NIV. Do not worry. Matthew 6:25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall. Wait, what? Sorry, Lucky. This also makes a good point. This ain't the exact verse I was trying to get. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than raiment, and the body than raiment? Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barn, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much better than they? I see pigeons always eating. Pigeons, rats. right? Are we not better than them, right? The sparrows, the little small birds, squirrels, too. Are we not better than them? They always eating. They eat the bread. People be throwing bread at them. They even find seeds on the floor, right? They eat McDonald's, but you know, um, but yeah, that's something. Take no, we gotta take no thought for it, you know. But sometimes, just think about it, to think upon it. You know what I mean? Like, because these dreams these brothers are having, man, it's like, we got to think on it. Like, we may be put to death, right? We gotta, Lord's willing, the Lord prepares our mind for what's coming. Prepares my mind. I don't want to start screaming, no, please, Esau, we're brothers. I don't want to. There's gonna be men doing that. Esau, we're brothers. As was written, Jacob have, were Esau not Jacob brothers? They're gonna rephrase the verse and cut off having it was not Esau Jacob's brother. They're gonna be crying. They're gonna be going to the guillotine, getting dragged there. Please, I'm sorry. They're gonna be terrified. That's why Lord's willing, the Lord puts us in a sound mind for what's to come, right? Because this is amazing times, man. You got people speaking out, these celebrities, these they're getting tired of Amalek. Some of them are probably getting paid, right? But at the end of the day, it's like the Lord is really stirring up controversy in this place, But that's it on that. And hope this video was edifying. And I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all y'all on the highways and byways. Till next time, I say Shalom.